Man, y'all followed me all the way inside this freaking cave? Y'all some committed guards, man. I'll tell y'all that. Oh, man, if we pay him the gold, they gonna take us all the way back to freaking Markarth, man. And if I'd rather die than go to prison, then obviously it's gonna just add more bounty. Yeah, man, if anything, I applaud y'all commitment, but unfortunately, I'd rather die than be taken all the way back to freaking Markarth. We're gonna get like 2,000 bounty here, but it's all right, man. It's all right. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's part of the cause. It's for the cause. It's for the greater good of Skyrim. Y'all gonna understand. Y'all families gonna understand. Y'all died heroes here today. So I'm always thinking of different ways to beat or play Skyrim, and I've often wondered if we would be able to beat the game only using a broom, shovel, or even a cast iron pot. But none of these items are equipable, so it dawned on me. What about a fork? Oh my god! So we started a new game. I created an orc because I believe they have the most raw strength in the game, which will hopefully make our fork playthrough a little bit easier. We also named him Forky because why not? First, we go through the whole tutorial section using only our fists since we can't find a fork until later in the game. Now, unfortunately, there's only 2 forks in the entire game that you can actually pick up. Yeah, that's right. Only 2 whole forks in this entire massive game. One near High Hrothgar, which is easy to get to but often glitches through the floor when you use unrelenting force on it, and the other in the perishable house in Riften with the porch upgrade. And seeing as how I don't want to get too far into the game to learn to shout or purchase the Riften home, I decided to venture off to Raven Rock. But to get to Raven Rock, we needed money, roughly 250 gold. So we picked up everything we could and sold it for our crew's money. Now we're off to Raven Rock, but this won't be a vacation for us. This fool's trying to talk to us, but Mama always said never talk to strangers. Now that we've arrived at Raven Rock, we must make our way to Blood Skull Barrow, where we will find this magnificent treasure, which is the fork. But first, we make quick work of these infidels who try to stand in our way. Now, once we arrive at Blood Skull, we dispose of the criminal scum who guard the treasure, and here you have it, a fork. And that, kids, is the story of how I acquired this beautiful treasure. All right, my fellow Dragonborn, and just like that, we are back for part 4 of our What the Fork series. And what a series this is shaping up to be. On the last one, we did a bunch of stuff for Delphine. We took out that dragon at Kynes Grove. We went to the party. We infiltrated the Thalmor. We found out all the information we needed. Now she wants us to go see Esbern, aka Crazy Earl. What you want? But before we do that, I want to kind of go get the rest of the marked for death shouts, because even though we enchanted our fork with fire damage, it's doing really good against regular enemies but not so good against dragons and giants. We also need to get more soul gems, whether I gotta buy them, whether I gotta steal them. If y'all know where I can find soul gems a lot easier, let me know in the comment section, please. Sir, this is the intro, sir. Come on. This is the intro. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I know you got patrolling to do. But before we forget, welcome to the arcade. I'm your host, Laz, and today we are playing Skyrim, where we are trying to beat the game, the main quest line at least, using only a fork. And I mean, yeah, man, let's not waste no more time and let's jump right into it. All right, so we needed to join the Dark Brotherhood, but for some reason we had to do this whole Thieves Guild quest line, but we'll be there shortly. All right, so we kind of got to Esbern before getting to the Dark Brotherhood, which is fine. We'll just do the Brotherhood after. We did already kill that old lady from the orphanage, so we'll just go ahead and grab Esbern first and then run over to the Dark Brotherhood and grab the shout that we need. All right, so we brought Esbern back to Delphine. Now they want us to go to Skyhaven Temple, where we will find Alduin's wall. But before we do that, since we kind of got sidetracked, we need to finish up the Dark Brotherhood entrance at least and grab that shout real quick. All right, guys, so we grabbed the second marked for death shout. Now, instead of going for the third one, we're going to continue with the story mission since we only have 1 dragon soul to claim this one. So finding the third one right now will really be pointless until we kill at least another dragon, which we will end up doing if we follow the story main quest line. Okay, so we kind of found the back entrance of Alduin's wall or Skyhaven Temple, but it's like an invisible wall doesn't let me get inside, man. I thought we done stumbled upon a shortcut around here. Oh, well, gotta take the long way, I guess. Man, y'all followed me all the way inside this freaking cave? Y'all some committed guards, man. I'll tell y'all that. Oh, man, if we pay him the gold, they gonna take us all the way back to freaking Markarth, man. And if I'd rather die than go to prison, then obviously it's gonna just add more bounty. I think we got an autosave once we entered this cave. Let me see if we could pay off this gold and see what happens here.
Smart man.
Yep, they're taking us back to Markarth. So we're gonna have to rather die then, I guess.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Man, we done did all that work just to come back all the way over here to freaking Markarth. Okay, so it didn't auto-save, which is freaking weird because it always auto-saves every time you enter anywhere. But luckily, we made a save just outside of the Skyhaven temple entrance. Yeah, man, if anything, I applaud y'all commitment, but unfortunately, I'd rather die than be taken all the way back to freaking Markarth. We're gonna get like 2,000 bounty here, but it's all right, man. It's all right. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's part of the cause. It's for the cause. It's for the greater good of Skyrim. Y'all gonna understand. Y'all families gonna understand. Y'all died heroes here today. All right, so when you guys get all the way by Alduin's wall, if you go all the way over here to the left, you guys will find Dragonbane, which a lot of people miss because it's kind of dark in here and nobody really looks around. This is a really good freaking sword. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use it on this playthrough. It's a really cool freaking sword, though. All right, now Esbern is going to stand here and talk about this freaking wall for like 30 minutes. So... all right, guys, and just like that, we are getting closer to the end of this story. I believe now we got to go talk to Angier and learn to shout, and then maybe head up to the throat of the world and speak to Pathernax, whatever his name is. I believe there's only a handful of missions left, so we are kind of nearing the end here. We really haven't been tested too much with the fork. Maybe that giant that killed us on the last part, and maybe the dragon that almost killed us also on the last part. But I'm hoping, you know, our marked for death can work in our favor, especially once we grab the third one. But we need to kill another dragon to grab another soul and learn that shout, which we will probably grab that one on the next one. We still need more soul gems. We bought like 2 graders and a grand from I forgot who, and it cost a lot, so we can't keep buying these soul gems. We need to either steal them or grab them. I tried going to the College of Winterhold, but the stupid lady in the front won't let me in until I pass her test, and we can't pass her test because we're too stupid to do the spell. So we need to figure out a way to get into that College of Winterhold, and maybe they'll have a whole bunch of soul gems just laying around that we could just grab and take. But unfortunately, we are going to end the video right here. As always, I appreciate you for clicking on the video, and I appreciate you even more if you made it this far into the video. If y'all enjoyed the video, please bless it with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to continue watching. I appreciate all of y'all, and until next time, peace.